Hello, here we are with an unboxing and hands-on with the KAZAM Tornado 348. And what makes this device so special, as the front of the box implies, it is 5.1 millimeters in thickness. This has set a world record for the thinness of this phone. Now we've got a fairly nondescript box here from KAZAM. A little bit of information in terms of the fact this is a mobile telephone in a variety of languages on the back of the box, but that is it. It's not until we actually open up this box and get presented with the handset right there that we can really tell much about this phone, but we'll come back to that in just a moment. So included in the packaging, we have a screen protector with screen cleaning cloth. We then have a variety of accessories included here. So we have a USB to micro USB cable for charging and connecting to a computer. We have a set of in-ear headphones, 3.5 millimeter headphone jack with inline control for taking calls, and then in-ear buds here. Look quite nice and stylish. They're white flat cables which match the phone quite nicely. We then have a SIM ejector tool for the tray. We've got a quick start guide to get you set up in a variety of languages and in color. And then we've got some warranty information there. And then lastly, in this particular box, we've got a 2-pin European mains adapter for actually charging it up. So that's the box contents. Then we have the phone itself. So here it is. It actually comes boxed in a protective case already. So I'm going to pull this off and show you that first. So a sort of translucent case here with cutouts for the camera, the speaker. We've got cutouts here for the micro USB and headphone jack with little covers actually to protect them. And we've got cutouts on the side for the power and volume keys. But you don't want to see that, you want to see this. And here it is, the Tornado 348. So 5.15 millimeters thick. That's incredibly thin, and it feels so in the hand. So we have the white version here with sort of like a bronzy gold frame to it. This is a metal frame, but you can also get it in black. So let's start on the back here. So we've got this gloss white finish. We've got a microphone, an 8 megapixel camera with 1080p video recording, and LED flash. We've got the KAZAM logo. We've got a loudspeaker down here. If we go to the bottom, we've got the micro USB port, a microphone, and a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. Nice to see that on the bottom there, so it's easy when you slide this in and out of a pocket. You've got this sort of bronzy gold banding. Got a couple of little details here. I think this is linked to the antenna. On the right side of the device, we've got nothing with the exception of the SIM tray, where we use the SIM tool to actually eject that and pop the SIM in. On the top, again, nothing, just a little bit of a design cue here. On the left side is where we have the volume up and down key and the power button. So the power button sits there in the middle. And then on the front is where we have the 4.8-inch AMOLED display, 720p resolution. We've got sensors up here at the top. We've got the earpiece and the front-facing 5 megapixel camera. And then down here, we've got touch-sensitive buttons, a back, home, and menu key. So if we switch this on, now we've already sort of set this up briefly. So it's a 4.8-inch AMOLED display with Corning Gorilla Glass 3 on here. There's 16 gig of internal memory built in, no microSD expansion. There's no wireless charging. You do have USB host through the micro USB port. You've got GPS, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, and everything built into this device. And it's got a 1.7 gigahertz octa-core processor from MediaTek. So this should snap along quite nicely. Now, in terms of customization, there isn't too much that KAZAM have actually done. So you've got a fairly stock Android experience, but there are a few customizations here, as we can see, with the configuration of the home screen for personalization. You've got your apps tray where you've got pre-installed apps from Google. You've got an FM radio. You've got your gallery. You've got a file manager, your Chrome. You've got your photos, playbooks, newsstand, etc. And you've got a torch out the box. Scroll down from the top here and you've got a notifications and settings tab, which is common in Android version 4.4, which is installed on this device. You can customize a lot of the settings here and quick access to switch things on and off, which is quite nice. And they've got like a blue status icon, which is quite nice and stands out against the white. We can go into the full settings menu, and this is where you can see extra customization from KAZAM. We've got quick settings and all settings, so it just makes it a little bit easier. If we go to about the phone, this is where you can see it's version 4.4.2 and it's a KAZAM Tornado 348. If we come back out and if we show you the storage, so 16 gig, of which about 12 and a bit is available to you out of the box. You will obviously be limited by the internal storage because no micro SD, but of course you can use cloud storage because this has got all of your connectivity options. Nice to see here is you've got a scheduled power on and off, as well as a scheduled airplane on and off, which is a little bit different. We've got smart gestures as well, which includes smart dial, smart answer, double tap wake and quick gesture, which all makes your life a little bit easier. We'll cover those in the full review. So there we have it. You can obviously create folders and everything on here. Click into the camera and you can see you've got a variety of settings over here, and we can slide across to the main camera, slide across and get your settings such as HDR, auto scene, sound, geotagging and much more. So we'll be sure to report on all of the features and everything that the KAZAM Tornado offers. We thought we'd unbox that and show you what it looks like in the flesh. It's incredibly thin, very delicate, it's quite tall. It's got a nice metal frame, but weirdly enough it actually feels more complete in a case. Now that might just be my personal opinion, but you kind of feel you've got hold of it a little bit more. It's less slippy because of the silicone case. But there we have it. That is the KAZAM Tornado 348. Thanks for watching.